Welcome to Inside Texoma on this Sunday morning. I'm Melissa Kakarika, joined by Mary Helen Maskell from Big Brothers Big Sisters and Vanda Wright-Culler from the MSU Small Business Development Center. Welcome, ladies.
Good morning.
And today we're talking about the Dancing for the Stars event. It is in its second year now, so for those of us who maybe missed it the first year, explain to us what this is.
Well, Dancing for the Stars is a combined joint fundraiser between Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Small Business Development Center at Midwestern State University. So Kim and I like to say that together we're in the business of developing productive citizens one child at a time. So we want to raise the awareness of the need for BIGS, for the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, and we feel like no community better to do that than the business community in Wichita Falls.
Absolutely. And how this is going to work is that there are going to be a number of celebrity dancers, right?
Right.
Including we have one of them right here, Mary Helen Maskell.
I don't know celebrities what you got, but that's okay.
But explain to us a little bit about the actual dancing part of it.
The dancing part of it. There's 14 dancers, and they've been assigned an instructor here in town, a real dance instructor. We each get 8 dancing lessons, and you get to pick your music and your dance, and then you dance that night. But up until that point, the big thing is for each dancer has agreed to raise $2,500 each for the Dancing for the Stars. And actually, the big ball, I think, gets given to the one that raises the most money. So it's really a fundraising event for Big Brothers Big Sisters. And it is the most, I went last year knowing that it was a big, huge undertaking to take. And this lady and Kim Hogue did a fantastic job doing it. It was just so much fun. The people there had a great time. They were so excited to be there. And they've almost already sold out of tables this year. So it's, you know, they don't have to worry about that too much. But it's just a lot of fun. Then that night you can also vote. You pay when you make a vote that night for the best male and female dancer. So those of us that have decided to crack our bones and get out there, we want your votes that night too.
Exactly. Now, who else is going to be dancing other than you, Mary?
Well, there's a ton of them. You can say half of them, I'll say half.
Okay. You want to start with your other female stars?
Other female stars are Tia Reed, Amber Schachter, Felice Baird, myself, Melissa Foy, a kind of competitor, Deanna Watson from the paper, and I have a hardest time with that name. You take that name.
Ileana Harillamo.
Harillamo, okay.
So each of these ladies have a male instructor, and we are so appreciative of the instructors that are donating their time, because this is a commitment from both the star, the local celebrity, and the instructors. Over on the male side, we have 7 female stars and 7 male this year. So it's Anthony Patterson and John Barefoot Bailey from the Nighthawks football team. We have Dennis Kennedy. You might recognize this one, Chris Horgan.
Mm-hmm. News Channel 6.
Yes. Cashback Jack.
He's a character.
He is a character. He sure is. Dr. Paul Hurst and Phil Wagoner.
So a lot of great people. And of course, if people want to donate, there is a website, right?
Right.
There is.
It's Big Brothers Big Sisters Texas.org/stars. But that's BBBSTX.org/stars.
And how it's going to work is people is going to go on the website and pick a dancer to donate to, right?
Yeah.
You can, and you can certainly donate to more than one dancer. You may have more than one favorite, but you just log onto that sign, and the dancers are over on the left-hand side, and you click on their name, and that will take you to their page, and you can donate there.
And on there, they'll also tell a lot about them. You know, you go, well, who is that? And you can find out. You click on there. You don't actually pay there, but then you'll tell their who they are and why they're involved in it.
There's a little bio about everyone. So, goodness, there are just many ways to donate to each of these dancers. Now, you can drop it by the Big Brothers Big Sisters office on Kemp Street. You can go online to vote, or, of course, anytime you see them out, I'm sure they would take some votes. It's $5 a vote.
Okay, and then all the money does go back to the same place, so no matter who you vote for, right?
Yeah, it all goes to the same place. And then it's partly a fundraiser for the Small Business Development Center and Big Brothers Big Sisters. There's a need to help the small businesses here in town and for money that way, but also I've been a part of Big Brothers Big Sisters for a really long time, and they need the money because there's, like right now, I think there's 100 kids that need a mentor, and it takes about $1,000 a kid. I mean, a match to make that match right, and they really do a great job of it. So it's not just, it's a social events for these people they match up. So it's really a hard-pressed thing to get done. And it was a nice amount they made last year. So
It
we're
was.
hoping
We had a great event last year, and it has benefited both programs certainly. And this will be our second year. We were able to get the Wichita Falls Country Club on a Friday night, so it's February the 6th, a Friday evening, and we added 2 more dancers with it being on a Friday evening. We're not so worried about rushing and getting everyone home for work the next day. But the number on your screen is Big Brothers Big Sisters, and you can certainly call there for more information. And if you would be interested in being a big, certainly give Big Brothers Big Sisters a call, because these youth that are on the list, they need that mentor, and it is such a rewarding experience.
Absolutely. Now, Mary Helen, have you started practicing your dance yet?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes, I have.
Do you have any sneak peek? I know you probably don't want to give away too much to the competitors.
I heard some last year that one of the people, they went to the Lions Club, those meetings for those groups, and they danced for them, and that got them a lot of money. I thought, wow, if I don't fall on my face, it'll be fun to do. I have a very energetic dancer. He's very creative and very energetic, and it's kind of scary. He wants to throw me around and do all this crazy stuff, and I go, wait a minute. So we'll see. Though it ought to be fun, though.
Absolutely. Well, you mentioned, of course, the need for bigs and, of course, the need to support businesses in our community. We're going to talk much more about each of these causes, so the ladies are going to stick with us. We hope you stick with us to find out more on Inside Texoma. Welcome back to Inside Texoma on this Sunday morning. Right now I'm joined by Vanda Wright-Culler from the MSU Small Business Development Center. We're taking an inside look at the Dancing for the Stars event coming up on February 6th. Of course, one of the causes it benefits is the Small Development Business Center. So tell us a little bit about what the center does.
We're located on the MSU campus in the Dillard College of Business Administration, and are very blessed to be on such a beautiful campus. We work in an 11-county area here in North Texas. We provide business consulting, training, and research to entrepreneurs, those who want to start a business, to existing businesses who maybe want to grow or expand. And then we also provide very in-depth business research.
So it's really open to a lot of different areas. This isn't just startups or anything like that, right?
That's correct. We are now certified and offering exit and succession planning. So there a huge percentage of businesses in the United States, their owners are right at retirement age. And to plan for a successful exit, you really need to plan 5 years out, give or take a few years. And so we are now certified to offer exit and succession planning.
So break it down for us. Say I have a business or a business idea and I come to you. What would be the steps that I would take with the center?
Well, first of all, just give us a call. We do work by appointment, and everyone's individual. Every business owner that we work with, it's very individual. But a typical scenario is you would come in, and most often we're working with numbers, so we need you to bring in tax returns, to about 3 years of tax returns, current financial statements, and then we can compare you to industry norms, see how you're performing. We call it just kind of do a business checkup and see if you're performing as others in your industry are. And if you're wanting to see maybe some improvement in a bottom line, then we need to see what's not in line in order for you to do that. So that's just one instance. Some people come in and they just have a specific question, or they just want to bounce some ideas off of us, and that's fine too. And we offer training and seminar programs. So sometimes people just have a specific question, and other times it's a lengthy, in-depth process.
So it sounds like you obviously help a lot of people. What kind of feedback do you get from the community?
We have always enjoyed a very good reputation in our community. We've worked very closely with the banks, with the Chamber of Commerce, with the Nonprofit Center, and we all just partner together to provide the best services that we can for the North Texas area.
And now we mentioned, of course, Dancing for the Stars is part fundraiser for you guys. So tell us a little bit about what the funds are going to go toward.
You know, both Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Small Business Development Center are in the business of mentoring. All right, we just have a little different target market. So our services, we provide programs. This will allow us to bring in some programs that in training and education that we could not provide. And at Dancing for the Stars this year, we have an announcement for another event that we will be hosting in the spring that takes entrepreneurship to the youth.
And now, is there a big need for funding to help you guys keep going? I mean, how is the center funded?
Well, it's kind of complicated as is any program, but it's a federal matching grant. And then we also get dollars from the state, but we're what is called a revenue neutral program. So we return more dollars to the economy than what the government provides us. And that is critical for us and a very important factor. But we are reimbursed based upon jobs created. Not reimbursed, we are funded based on jobs created.
Well, obviously, we want people to help raise money for both causes, especially the MSU Small Business Development Center. Tell us a little bit about how last year's event helped you out, because this is the second year for the Dancing for the Stars.
It is the second year, and you know, it just provides some relief to a very, very tight budget. And what we want is to be able to hire another person to have more in-depth counseling, and we need a couple years to be able to do that, but we just put out there to the community what we can. We serve, like I said, 11 counties, and we want to do that even better. And in order to do that, we need to provide more education, and it would be nice to have additional staff.
I'm sure. Now, how long have you guys been going over there on the campus?
We have been on campus since the fall of 1987.
Okay, so quite a while, a little
We
longer
have.
than I thought.
Yes, it is. And, you know, we get out and we only have one full-time business consultant in the office. We have one other part-time and myself. And then, you know, you may recognize Linda McIntyre, Emily Jones, Linda Kennedy, Michael Gonzalez, and myself.
And of course, you know, it does have a little bit of a ripple effect. I mean, we're talking about the center and your needs, but what you do puts out businesses into the economy. I mean, talk about that aspect of it.
You know, it is all about economic development. And so job creation, job expansion with existing businesses, that is what we're about. We know that small business is a backbone of our nation, of our state, and certainly of our local economy. And those jobs need to be here. We need to support our local businesses as a community and just know that they contribute to our economy. Over 55% of employers have 1 to 5 employees. So over half of our employers employ small business folks.
A great message out there for that. Now, last year you did raise quite a bit of money. Is there a goal this year that we want for Dancing for the Stars?
You know, we are so new at this. We don't really know how to set that goal. This year, certainly, we want to go beyond what we did last year. And last year's number was just under 90,000. So, you know, we're certainly expecting and working to break that 6-figure mark this year. And not certain how far over that, but we would love to barrel through that 6-figure mark.
And the 90,000 was split between both organizations,
That's
right?
correct, and that was the gross amount that we took in. And we're very mindful of our expenses. Just want to be good stewards, take good care of the money, and provide a very fun, entertaining evening.
Was there anything else you want people to know about the Small Business Development Center?
Well, we also have some specialty programs. We provide business procurement, information and training, and it's a specialty program at our regional office, but we have the gentlemen come in on a quarterly basis, and we can go back and forth with video conferencing anytime. We also have international trade training available, and then just a database. We have a research center that is unbelievable, that we can access so much information, so much research for our small business owners here in our community.
Sounds like you guys certainly stay busy over there.
We do indeed stay busy.
Well, we definitely want everyone to donate to Dancing for the Stars, help get some funds your way, and also over to Big Brothers Big Sisters. We're going to talk a little bit more about that cause. Mary Helen Maskell will be back right after this.